What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Let's Talk Money. I'm Nikolai Timashuk Jr. and today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about cryptocurrency. Should you invest? Should you put all your life savings into it? Are you going to get rich? Are you going to be a big baller? You're going to have all the money because everything's going to the moon and you are going to ball out because of cryptocurrency, right? Hold up, wait a minute. Let me explain what cryptocurrency is, and I'm going to do that with a couple different steps just so you can better understand what crypto even is, if you should get into it, and if it's something that's worth it for you. Because if you put a lot of money into something and you're not willing to lose it, guess what? You're going to be in a world of hurt when it comes to your finances. Now, I will say what's on everybody's mind, and Dogecoin is going straight to the moon. Am I invested? Yes, I am. Is it a gamble? Yes, it is. But it is something that I'm willing to spend my money on, because if I lose it, well, I didn't lose that much money. And if I make a bunch of money, I made way too much money. So it's one of those things that I just want to touch on before we actually jump into understanding cryptocurrency, what crypto is and all that good stuff. But I just want to jump on, talk a little bit about Doge, because guess what? Doge is going to the moon, hopefully, but that's just my opinion. So let me jump in, talk about what it is, how it works, where you can get it. But before I move on, I want to let you know I'm not a financial advisor, so take all of what I'm saying as opinion and use it as you wish. Now, the first thing that I want to talk about is that crypto is extremely risky. This is not something that you put your money into and just wait for a bunch of years and know, oh, this is going to be great. I'm going to make 9% of my money for the rest of my life, and this is going to be awesome. You can do that stuff with stocks, with mutual funds, ETFs, things like that. You can feel very secure about it. Usually, in real estate, you can buy a house, rent it out, things like that, where you feel comfortable. Cryptocurrency is the complete opposite of any safe bet. Even when you're talking about Bitcoin, when you're talking about all these big players in the game right now, it is still extremely risky. You will see Bitcoin go from 55,000 to almost 64,000 within a couple hours, and guess what? That is a huge spread. You're talking $9,000 like this in an instant. Literally, you can win that much money or lose that much money, because what it is a gamble. You're talking about things that are out there in the world of internet, and you're hoping that this is something that's going to get you a return that you're not extremely sure of. A lot of it is about fads. A lot of it is about people just jumping onto it because they want to, and guess what? You see price rockets shoot up. And I'm going to jump more into certain different type of cryptocurrencies here in a second, but I want to just tell you, this is extremely risky. If you're willing to bet your money to get rich, guess what? You might get rich, but you might also lose all of your life savings. So be very conscious about that. Understand that you can lose all of your money very quickly in a matter of seconds. This is not something that takes a long time. It can literally be a minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes. And if you see that thing plummet, all your money is gone and there's nothing you can do about it. So be prepared to take extreme risks if you decide to dive into cryptocurrency. Now, before I continue, I will have to ask you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell, turn on your post notifications, make sure you hit that like button, that share button, and drop a comment below so I know exactly what y'all want to talk about as I put out more videos. Without further ado, let me get back to what we're talking about, because this is pretty good stuff. Now, if you have no idea what cryptocurrency even is, the second thing I want to explain to you here is what cryptocurrency even means. It is a digital currency that's stored on a cloud somewhere, and people are literally mining it. People are going in, they have these huge databases searching for these Bitcoins or these Litecoins or whatever coin that you have, and it's a form of currency. It's like your dollar, except you have it online. It almost feels like a normal bank account that you have with, let's say, Bank of America, and you can go on there, transfer money, things like that, but it's just very volatile. It's something that's decentralized. The government doesn't actually know what you have, because these wallets are so encrypted online that you can't actually see what you have and what you don't have unless you have the code to that exact wallet. So the government can't just say, I'm going to jump into these people's wallets because I want to see what they have. That's why if you look at taxes and everything right now, if you're doing any kind of return, they ask, have you been trading online currency? Have you made any money or not? Because they can't actually track it. They can't tell where it's coming from. And most people are keeping it in that cloud or whatever that is, in that wallet. And governments aren't able to actually track what's going on, how much they have, how much they sold, profit, etc., things like that. So all in all, cryptocurrency is a decentralized currency that's just done on a digital platform where the government can't even track it. Now, the third thing that I want to talk to you about is a couple of different coins that you can actually go out there and get. Something like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. There's Doge, which has been a huge meme that a bunch of people have gotten rich off of here lately. And even Bitcoin has skyrocketed in the past year. It's been absolutely crazy. People have watched it going up and down, up and down, up and down. People have held since 2012, and then in 10 years, or 9 years now at this point, have made hundreds of thousands, maybe even multi-millions of dollars by buying these coins that are stored on a digital space. And how do you even get them? One, you can get it on Robinhood, which is really, really simple. It's probably one of the simplest platforms you'll ever use, whether you're trading stock or trading cryptocurrency. And you can actually go in, buy it right away. There's no transaction fees, nothing like that. And there's no real verification besides, an ID and things like that. However, when you're dealing with a more complex situation, when you're talking about crypto wallets and things like that, you can use Coinbase, Qcoin, Binance, things like that. But you have to go through very vigorous verification processes just so they know that it's you and this money belongs to you. And one of those just actually went public, which is Coinbase. They IPO'd on the stock market, I think for about $360 as their initial public offering, which is kind of crazy to me because it's a company that literally deals with a digital wallet where it's a decentralized currency and the government can't even tell you, what's going on in there. Yes, they've made crazy money. They report super huge profits, but it's still absolutely mind-blowing that they IPO'd at $360 a share. But anyways, that's how you can get it. Like I said, you got the Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin right now. That's stuff that's really circulating on the internet when you're talking about stuff that people are actually trying to jump into and get rich right now. Robinhood only has a selection of a few of them, but if you join into any of those wallets, you can pretty much trade any crypto that you want. And if you keep researching further, you can find different wallets that allow you to trade different cryptos and things like that where you can actually store. Now, something I really want to harp on is the amount of money that you put into this. If you are willing to lose your money, this is something you should do. I don't recommend, this is very volatile. I do not recommend taking your life savings, something that you worked your entire life for, and saying, I'm gonna do this because I feel like I'm gonna get rich. If you feel like something, if it's just gut feelings, do not invest your money in something like that unless you understand, unless you actually have an idea of what cryptocurrency actually is. You should not be investing in it. If you have not done research, just because you watched a TikTok or a Facebook post or a Twitter post or an Instagram video or an Instagram reel, whatever it is, and it said that you need to invest in this coin and that coin and, jumping into this fad of things and everybody's jumping on the boat. Well, guess what? If you hear about it, it's probably already too late to jump on that boat. This is something that you got to do beforehand, right? Because when you buy, it always seems like everything drops right after you buy something. If you've seen it on social media, that's probably the case, and you're probably going to lose money. So just be careful. If you're going to invest in cryptocurrency, you need to do your research. Figure out what coin works for you. Study some of the statistics. Study some of the graphs. See how things have been going. Don't just buy coins because people on social media are telling you to do that. Yes, it's a platform where people are teaching, educating, all those things. But like I always say in all my videos, I'm not a financial advisor, so you have to do the research on your own. You have to be comfortable putting your money into something and understanding where it's actually going, what it's actually doing for you. Is it going to make you money? Is it going to lose you money? You have to understand that, or else you're going to be mad at somebody you don't even know because you put all your life savings into something. And I'll be completely honest, have I jumped on some of these fads? Absolutely. That's after I took some time to see what's happening, and then I was willing to lose my money at the same time. Did I jump into Dogecoin when Elon Musk started tweeting about it and everything? Absolutely. I made about $600 in a span of about 30 minutes the other day, and that's just things that cryptocurrency will do for you. A lot of fads start popping out, you start making quick money, you can change it, boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, you got an extra $1,000 that you didn't have 30 minutes ago, but you gotta actually take that out of that wallet and put it into your bank account. If you actually wanna see that money grow, you gotta take it out. So I actually get my initial investment back and then just play with gamble money. That's how I personally do it. I put my investment in there, I make money on that, I pull out my initial investment, and then just play with gamble money. I feel more comfortable that way. That's how I do it, and it honestly makes me feel better when I lose it because I'm like, well, I got my initial money back and I had some fun, my adrenaline was pumping, and everything's great. But fortunately, I am up right now, and I'm going to keep going, and cryptocurrency is something I do because I actually have done my research and know that it is important in certain things, and it will be important one day with the digital space that we live in now, with everything being on computers and networks and everything like that. So I hope this video helps you out a little bit and you can actually understand it for yourself by doing your own research to see if you actually want to invest. However, without further ado, I will have to ask you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that bell, turn on your post notifications, hit that like button, hit that share button, drop a comment below so I know exactly what y'all want to talk about as I drop more of these videos. And I really appreciate y'all for spending the time with me and actually watching these videos. However, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.